Have you ever made a long list of relationship goals on December 31st, only for you to look back few months later and realize that you didn't follow through any one of them? You're not alone. In today's video, I will be showing you how to set relationship goals that actually work. I mean goals that will strengthen your bond, boost your confidence, and make 2025 your best year yet. Hi, my name is Peace, and this is Relationship Revelations. We dive into everything about love, relationships, and also becoming the best version of ourselves. If that sounds like you, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. So, the question now is, how do you set relationship goals that aren't just cute words on paper, but things you can actually achieve? Come with me, let's break it down. So the first thing to do is to reflect on 2024. That is, what went well and what didn't. You know, before setting goals for the new year, it is very, very important to reflect on the past year. This is what I like to call relationship audits. What went well, what didn't, and what would you love to improve? You know, a friend of mine shared something really eye-opening with me recently. She told me how she and her husband struggled with quality time this year, 2024. She said they always plan date nights, but something always came up. She said it could be work, family commitments, or even just getting lost on social media. And according to her, this started creating tension in her relationship with her husband because her husband felt she wasn't fully present during their time together. And this made her realize that the issue wasn't about the quantity of time, but the quality of time. And she told me that she has decided to set a goal for 2025, which is one uninterrupted date night once a week, where their phones would stay off and their focus would be 100% on each other. You know, when she told me this, I was like, wow, that's such a simple but powerful change. Yes. And it also reminded me of how very important it is for us to reflect on what worked and what didn't, so as to set intentional goals as a way forward. So now I want you to think about your own 2024. Is there something you could love to improve? You know, could it be something as simple as being more present? Next thing is to make your goals specific and actionable. You know, here is one thing. Vague goals will never work. If you say, I want to communicate better, what does that mean? Is it specific? What does it mean? Let me show you how to make it more specific. For instance, instead of saying, I want us to spend more time together, you can say, we will have one date night every Friday and we will take turns planning it. As a single, instead of saying, I want to find love, you can set a goal like, I will attend one singles event every month to meet new people. You see the difference? It's clear, actionable, and easy to follow. So I want you to take a moment to think of one vague goal you've had in the past, and I want you to turn it into something more specific. Also, when we are talking about setting goals that work and are achievable in the new year, I want you to remember that self-love goals are just as important. Do not forget the most important relationship in your life, and that is the one with yourself. The truth is that if you are not loving yourself, it is going to reflect in every other relationships. One thing I have come to realize is that self-love doesn't have to be complicated. It could be something as simple as saying a no to something that drains you, spending 10 minutes journaling every morning, or even picking up a hobby that makes you feel alive. So, in 2025, I want us to make self-love a priority. Remember, When you take care of yourself, you show up as the best version of you in every other relationships. Trust me. Next is communication goals. That is being intentional in listening and talking. When we talk about communication, I cannot really stress it enough. Good communication is the backbone of any healthy relationship. But the truth is that it's not just about talking alone, it's also about listening effectively. I have also come to realize that the way you ask questions matters a lot. Instead of just saying or asking, "How was your day?" try asking something like, "What was the highlights of your day?" Or better still, "What has been on your mind lately?" These small tweaks actually encourages deeper conversations and helps you connect on a more meaningful level. So for 2025, maybe your goal could be to ask one thoughtful question every day. It might seem small, yes, but trust me, it could make a big difference. The next thing is to tackle problems as a team. Every relationship faces challenges, but how you handle them makes all the difference. Instead of pointing fingers, it's better you focus on finding solutions together. For instance, let's say finances has been a source of tension. Instead of arguing of who has been spending more, sit down and create a budget together. In that way, it's no longer you versus me. Instead, it becomes us versus the problem. This mindset shift has saved so many relationships. And I know it can save yours too. Next thing is to celebrate little wins. I think we often forget to celebrate the small things in relationships. Maybe you manage to have 3 uninterrupted date nights in a row. Celebrate it. You don't need to do anything fancy. Maybe you just write each other a little note of appreciation. You could also cook a meal together. These small celebrations keeps you motivated and also reminds you that you are making progress. The last thing on my list is for you to dream big. Create a vision for 2025. And this is my favorite part. Yes, dreaming together. Take some time to sit down with your partner and talk about your vision for the next year. Where do you see yourselves? Maybe it's traveling more, starting a new project together, or simply spending more weekends unplugged and present. In case you are single, this also works. This is how. Write down the kind of partner you want to attract and the kind of relationship you want to build. Having a clear vision keeps you focused and excited. So, I want to be asking you now, what is that one relationship goal you will be setting for 2025? Share it with me in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And here is to making the year 2025 a year of intentional love and growth. I'll see you in my next video.